This is Rosicrucian Park in San Jose with Stevens School and Bell. Interesting symbols here. There's the sun. It's got a cobra in it. A serpent. It's got blue stripes on it indicating water. It's got red on it indicating the Philosopher's Stone, in my opinion. And the color of gold. The sun is handing down this Ankh, which represents eternal life. The man is absorbing the rays of the sun. My understanding of this is photosynthesis. Plants absorb water and then they absorb the rays of the sun into the water through their leaves, and then photosynthesis occurs, which makes them healthy and flourish and grow. And I believe that perhaps we are meant to do the same thing, without fluoridated water, of course. Here's a symbol of water, a vase, and the color of blue is water. His belt is blue, it's water. This looks to be representing photosynthesis, in my opinion. The weights of the wise. I remember an old saying I want to quote, but I can't really remember it. It's been so many years, but I know it went something about the ancient Egyptians said something about if a man's sin was greater than the weight of a feather, it has to do with judgment. And there's the feather. Sphinxes with ankhs. The ankh represents eternal life. White is the symbol of purity. An obelisk with an ankh and various Egyptian symbols. This obelisk is a 3/4 size replica of the original, which stood before the House of the Sun at Heliopolis, the biblical city of On in Lower Egypt. This obelisk was made, it says he made this obelisk, granted eternal life forever. The hieroglyphs say Horus, King of Upper and Lower Egypt, of the two ladies. The sprinklers. This building has interesting architecture, alchemical symbols, color-coded, of course. Definitely symbolism of the green lion here. Those round discs up there with the cross in the middle. The ancient symbol for salt. And the color is green. Green salt. reminding me of alchemy, salt, sulfur, and alchemy, or salt, sulfur, and mercury. And water. Water representing mercury. Green lion representing salt. And the corpus or body, therefore, being sulfur. The material, the earth. So this statue is Pythagoras, 570 to 490 BCE. Pythagoras is one of the most important philosophers in the history of the Western world. He deeply influenced astronomy, cosmology, mathematics, and philosophy, especially the Rosicrucian tradition. The Pythagorean way of life serves as a model of moral and ethical values that deeply resonate with the Rosicrucian tradition. His study of the universe was inspired by his desire to feel a closer connection with the divine. This inquiry, initiated 2,500 years ago, can rightly be called the beginning of the scientific inquiry that continues today. This statue is an authorized reproduction of the original, created by Nicholas Icarus, which stands at the harbor of Pythagoreia, Samos, Greece, the birthplace of Pythagoras. As with the magician or magus card in the tarot and Hermes Trismegistus in the Hermetic tradition, as above so below, Pythagoras stands with his right arm extended upward and his left arm down at his side, holding a right triangle. Pythagoras gazes upward toward the cosmos, a term that he coined, which means something beautiful to look at. On the way to the temple, the lion with the water, and the water flows forth from the lion's mouth. It reminds me of the green lion devouring the sun. The rose cross, the seal of Solomon, water and fire. This symbol is very interesting to me. It's the ancient alchemical symbol for water. It also has a cross in the middle, salt, and the rose of alchemy. This tells me golden water leads the way to the rose cross. The Peace Garden. Garden plan. Rosicrucian Peace Garden. Know thyself, inscribed above the portal of the temple of Apollo at Delphi. Interesting. The Ram's-headed Sphinx.